Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today we've got a product from Aerb. It's their 3-in-1 clip lens. This is a fisheye, a macro, and a wide angle clip for your smartphone or device. It is a universal clip lens for iPhone, Samsung, HTC, iPad, tablet PC, and so on. And you get 3 different modes here. I'll explain those in just a second. You can pick this up for an awesome price of $7.99 on Amazon. With Christmas coming up, you know somebody that likes to do photography on their phone. Now that phones are becoming so advanced, it's very popular for people to do so and want to actually mess around with this. Make an awesome stocking stuffer or something like that for $7.99, and it works very well. You can check it out on Amazon. I will leave the link in the description below so that you can check that out. Again, going around the back here, they do give you some idea of what the fisheye looks like. The macro obviously is for getting in very close. The wide angle is going to give you more of the sides of your view. And then you've got all of that there. They don't really give you a lot more information on the outside of the box. Fairly nice presentation though. So let's get inside and check this guy out. I have a Samsung Galaxy Note Edge and didn't have too many problems with getting this guy to do what it needed to do. Because I ripped the box there, which is my bad. They give us a couple pieces of literature here, and I will go over this real quick. They give you a thank you note, just basically giving you a support email if you need to get in touch with them. That is support@aerb.com. And their manufacturer warranty is 60 days. So you've got 60 days from the date of purchase. Now, if you would like to go and you have a good experience, obviously, with them, and go to your Amazon account and leave them some feedback, they will actually extend your warranty to 1 year. So that you can give them their order ID and review links and send that to support@aerb.com, and they will actually register a 1-year product warranty for you. So that's actually pretty cool. It only takes a couple seconds if you enjoy the product to go out there and check that out. They give you a little insert card basically showing you which one is which here. It's pretty simple, and I'll go over that in just a second. The fisheye lens is going to give you kind of a rounded view at 180 degrees. Your macro obviously is for close-up shots, and you will have to get very close, and I'll show you that in a second. And your wide angle is going to open up everything. It's going to approximately 2 times what your normal lens will give you. So that is that. We've got a nice little carry bag here for the whole thing, which I thought was a nice little touch from them. Again, at a $7.99 price point. You kind of can't go wrong with that. Now here is the device itself. It is a clip made out of heavy-duty plastic, and as you can see on the inside, they've got these really nice thick rubber feet and a ring around the lens itself, or the lens holder itself, so that you do not damage your device. A very nice, strong clip that they have here. What we have on this is the fisheye right now. This is the fisheye lens. We're going to put this guy off to the side to show you can just unscrew that and screw in whichever of the other lenses that you want. They give you a lens cap as well, which I'm going to leave down here because we're going to test that with the macro really quickly. And then you get the wide and macro built into one. To make the wide work, it goes into the macro base, and then if you want just macro, you can unscrew the wide and you will have macro by itself. So that's the macro by itself. Let us test that real quick on our phone. So let me bust my phone out here. So right now we've got the macro in there, as you can see. We're going to put this on the phone. Okay, so basically what you're trying to do, I've got my camera app open here. Let's take a picture of this the best we can in focus. Might even have to back up a little bit more to get it in focus. There we go. That's about as good as I can get without the macro. So let us put this on. Basically, you're just going to line that up with your phone. So you want to make sure that you're lined up the best you can be here. I'm going to try to get it centered, and that is the trick, is getting it centered. If you don't get it centered, you're going to get a little bit of, a little tiny shadow here on the right, the corners. It's because I don't have this guy perfectly lined up, and it's very difficult. That's about as good as I'm going to get. You get a tiny little bit of shadow if you don't have it lined up. Now that we have the macro on, you'll see that I have to get super, super close to get this guy to actually focus. But as we do, okay, so let's take a look at that. here's the difference between these two. This is with the macro on, and that is with the macro off. So you can see you can get in there super, super close and get really crazy detail on this guy. So that's excellent as far as the macro goes. So let's take a look at the wide real quick. And that, all you have to do is just screw the wide into the macro base to make this the wide. So let's take a picture without the wide first, and then we'll do the same thing. So this is what I've got in frame now. I've got the base down here. I've got the other right here. So that's what we've got there. So let's do the same thing. We'll clip this guy on, try to get ourselves centered the best way we can. Just take a little doing here. Okay. And as you can see, I've got more of the black there, and there's really not much on my phone that I can really do about that. And it may be the design of the Edge phone, but as you can see, I've got some black circles around there, and that's from the corners kicking in there. So if we want to take a wide shot now, we'll take that, and then we can go and take a look. This is with the wide on, and as you can see, I've got black corners, and I've got this pretty well right on. Let's see if I can do it one more time to give it a little bit more justice there. Let's see. Now I still have black corners, and that's pretty much angled as perfect as I can get it onto my particular phone. But as you can see, you can get much more of, let's take one without. I think I already did that, so let's double check. Okay, that's with the wide, that's without the wide, so you can see you get just a longer picture either way. So that's the thing you have to watch out about. If you don't have this lined up, or your particular phone, you're going to get those black corners around this that we found happened to us. Now it's not a big detraction. That's probably just my model of phone, the way that the Galaxy Note Edge is shaped. I haven't tested on any other phone, so there's not a lot that I can say in defense of that. It's just try to get this guy as center as possible. As you saw with the macro, it worked perfectly, or almost perfectly. With this guy, it was a little bit different. So let's take a regular shot now. We'll put some other stuff in the frame and take a regular shot. If I can get it to focus on a regular shot, there we go. Okay, so I've got that in a regular shot. Now we'll put on the fisheye lens, and again, you just want to try to get this guy lined up the best you possibly can. And as you can see, it still has black around it, and it seems to get a little bit worse as we go from macro to fisheye, but that's okay. So let's see, I'll take a picture and I'll show you guys the differences. So what we've got here is, this is with the fisheye, and as you can see, you get like a whole stretch over to the left. I've got the boxing over here, and then when you look at this one, this is without the fisheye. So I mean, you get a ton more, almost 180 degrees there. You know, you get that packaging that I put off to the side, you get the sides, you get the back wall. So they did an excellent job with that. You just have to be careful about the actual placement of this device to minimize the corners that you'll see in the corner of the frame bending in on you there. You don't want to get those corners, you want to minimize those as much as possible. So Aerb did a great job with this. As far as build quality and everything goes, it's excellent. As you saw with the macro shots, that's the best shots that we got out of this guy. Again, a $7.99 price point, and may vary on your device versus my device. The way that mine's placed, it's a wider, longer phone. I didn't have it, again, I didn't have any other devices that I could really test it on, but this did a great job. Especially very impressed with the macro function on this. For $7.99, it's definitely worth a try for you to grab this guy up for your particular version of phone. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this guy, please leave them in the comment section below, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Please like and subscribe, and we'll check you guys out on the next video.